everybody's eating a beautiful day. For everybody that dropped some comments before the show started, shout out to Revo Wireless. Thumbs up and says bottom. I have no idea what that means, but you do. With that being said, we are having call-ins today. For everybody that don't know, we're gonna start having call-ins on the Tonight Show. How we're gonna do it is we've already determined. We've made a vote earlier. If you weren't here, you should have been here during the morning show. During the morning show, we've already determined how we're gonna do it. $10 drops. You're gonna call in, give your number. I'm gonna call you back. And then that's how we're going to do it. Boom. You're going to be able to come on and, tell me what you think about a thing or two. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to see how that works out. Hope that works out well. I just hope to say that. Hope that works out well. Because I want to hear from you guys more anyway, just in general, just so we can be clear. I would like to have you guys call in more often. This is not the first time we've tried to do this, so I'm just hoping that it works out well this time, and I hope this is something that you guys want, if not anything else. With that being said, we're going to start the show off. Everybody that don't know what the show is going to be about, Hassan Campbell, going bonkers. He's done more things. We're going to be talking about that. But I want to start the show off real quick. Roll call at the 5-minute mark, so everybody put your comments in right now. Then we're going to do roll call at the 5-minute mark. All of the things you want to say. ASAP Rocky arrested. I want to be clear on this. He comes from a trip with his what do we call him, Rihanna? Yeah, I mean the baby's not born yet. I still think we should just call her still his baby mama, right? Let's say what it is, right? Alright? It's not like she's not gonna have the baby now. Like, it's not like she's just gonna say, you know what? I've decided not to do this. Like, that's not gonna happen. The baby's coming. So, I'm saying, boom, we saying baby daddy, baby mama, right? So they come back from their trip. They go to pull in the LAX at the airport. He gets arrested. Apparently, what had happened previously was ASAP Rocky was in an argument or a discussion with a person. They then fired a gun, ASAP Rocky, and it grazed the individual. The individual got hit. I don't know if the individual got, it was a lot of damage or a little, but the individual, from what I'm hearing, got grazed. That person then went to the police. So now they're arresting him, apparently. They didn't feel like doing it before. So apparently now ASAP Rocky is being arrested. He's been locked up. He's I think the bond that they're holding him on is $550,000. But his baby mom is Rihanna. Bad girl Riri, you probably heard of her. She's worth like $1 billion. So that's not a thing. But that's what they're holding him on. He gets some. If he gets any, he can get out. He has his own money also, just so we can be clear. With that being said, let's do roll call. And then, I know it's at 5-minute mark, but we rolling. So let's get roll call and let's get into the show. I don't have anything else for the monologue this show. That's what I had. So we could also put that into the comment. Anytime you hear me monologue about something, that means that we could talk about it through the course of the show. I didn't have anything else to add to the monologue currently. So we're going to just do roll call now. Let's go. What up, Kenneth Williams says salute. What up, Jay Edges? Jay Edges says salute, BB and Fam. Jake Fruits dropping all of those fruits. We always love to see the fruits in the chat. The fruits mean the thing. When y'all go to other people's chat, you just chilling, you should drop fruits. People know you BBN. They're gonna start coming for you. Be like, yo, fuck it, we don't care. Shout out to Jason Elliott. He says, what folks? I don't know what that means. Which folks? Who folks? Why folks? Jay Hodges says, hit the like button, get the notifications out, please. Let's hit that like button. Oh, he says, what up, folks? Perfect, because that's the whole BB, that's all, folks, energy going on. I fucks with it. Shout out to Ray Dream Chaser. Salute, my brother. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you and yours is doing well. So shout out Froze BB and Fam, chilling. Shout out to J. Yeah, y'all know how I feel about that name. But we don't know this brother right here. Hope everything is going well with you and yours. Says what up, Froze, chilling. Probably been in here before. How you doing today? Doing great. So all of the greatnesses. I hope you're doing great also. I hope everybody's doing as good as can possibly be done. What up, Dirty Digital Media? Yes, we are having a call in today. I'm about to restate the guidelines, I guess, right after we get through roll call. What up, Kelly? Kelly says, graze their hand and redo like any day now. Praise for ASAP. Okay, so they grazed the hand, not the leg. Copy. So, well, grazed. Good, grazed though. I got that part correct. Shout out to that shit. And she's due any day, so yeah, he's gonna make whatever they're giving him. He's gonna make. Yeah. Shout out to his Sons the Fathers TV, chilling up in here, doing all of the things. Who else we got up in here? What up, Nick the Slicks? Is what up, Fro Salute? Who calling in tonight, yo? What up, Oceanic Vibes? How you doing? Dropping some Frost. We love to see the Frost. What up, Jody Spencer? So what's good, Frost? We having a call-in show tonight. Who's calling in? What up, Latoya Hicks says, greeting from California. We love the sunny Californians. Latoya Hicks, I got a questions. I was gonna answer stupid questions. Your name is Latoya Hicks. Doing the things. What up, Review Wireless? It says full house tonight. I'll be looking good early. Let's go. Well, I gotta perform. Let's make sure that I'm entertaining and that I'm doing a good job. If I'm doing a good job, everything is gonna work out well. What up, Money? He says, I see you still grinding. Salute. I'm hoping. With that being said, I'm going to put the Cash App in it. Somebody put the Cash App in the chat. An admin or somebody put the Cash App in the chat. This is what we're doing. You're going to be able to call in. It's going to be a point in the show. I'm going to start taking calls. I'm going to let you call in, say a thing or two. I'm going to respond, and then we're going to go to the next caller. You're going to do a Cash App or a PayPal, which one you want to use. Through that, you're going to send your phone number. I'm going to then call you, and then that's how we're going to do it. With that also being said, just so we can be clear, yes, $10 for the call-in. Other platforms do similar things. So y'all can call in on this platform. People be doing donations anyway. Might as well allow for y'all to call in when y'all do it. Also, you get the choice of being able to call in or do the saloon. If you want to call in, you send your number. If you want to do the saloon, you don't send your number. It's the saloon. With that being said, it's because somebody put the Cash App in the chat so I can pin it. Takashi. Yeah, I should have added that into the lead-in also, and then we're gonna get to this. Then we're gonna get straight into the Hassan Campbell Wack 100 shit. Takashi had something to say towards Nicki Minaj also today. Apparently, I'm gonna say something. Listen and pay attention. I don't think Nicki Minaj did anything wrong. Nicki Minaj did what you do. You call out to your community, and your community pull up. She didn't do anything wrong. What I mean by that is, hold on, let me finish what I'm saying. Please let me finish what I'm saying. There's a reason why I'm saying this first. She didn't do anything wrong. All platforms put calls out to this a community at one point or another and for a reason or another. Now, with that being said, the criticism was actually, I think he put out a tweet or a post, or he commented on a post and said, you can't make someone the king. The people basically have to want it. Because she is trying to get people to go watch the video, watch the stream, and run the numbers up on the stream with her and Fabian Foreign. But that's what she should be doing. Her threat was, if the streams don't go up, she's going to hold her album and don't drop her album. I'm going to tell you something. She's going to drop her album when she's going to drop her album. If she's going to drop her album one time, she's going to drop her album one time. It is independent of whatever the fuck happens with these streams. If she's going to hold that album, she's going to hold that album. Having nothing to do with whatever's going on with the streaming of that video. But Takashi said something about it that might help the streamers. Not for nothing. So that might have actually been a boost to help Nicki. And also, don't forget about this. When you're an artist, a A-lister like Nicki, and you're doing features with other people, and nothing is coming of it, like the shit ain't working, that fucks with your bag. With that being said, let's get to this Hassan Campbell shit right now. Yes, the monologue is usually, the beginning of the show is 10 minutes. Usually at the 10-minute mark is when we get into the content. It's not nothing new. This is how we've been run for a while now. There's a reason for that, because we give people an opportunity to get in here. It's a 2-hour show. We could be cool with 10 minutes to allow people to get here. Wack 100 is in trouble. He is in a shitload of trouble. Listen to the shit I'm about to play you. Shout out to Deaf is the Cloud Chaser. That's the page I just got this from. Deaf is the Cloud Chaser. Definitely Cloud Chaser. Check this out. Turn this on.
But if you know you wasn't that good, that type of thing, you don't do the work in fucking with a nigga that's a body man. Everybody know dude was a body man. I've been saving his career, bro. Nipsey got gang shit on him, bro. Most of what I'm on. This stuff, he got all the footage. Wow. Yeah, nigga, he paying a nigga to fuck his baby mama with him. His baby mama sucking the other nigga's dick. Nipsey behind the bitch fucking her. He pulls his dick out the bitch, go grab the bitch by her ear, pull her mouth off the nigga's dick, come kiss the bitch, and put her mouth back in the dick. Neighborhood crib. They know I got it. Ooh. They know I got it. They know I got this shit right. Yo, isn't that Big U Lisa some shit like that though? Fuck no, bro. Big U, bro. Big U is the slave you can fire, bro. Yeah, act like he fuck with you, bro, but it all be more motive. Listen, bro, I got it on my text message. I'll show you what I see. When the nigga Jesse died, Big U sends me the contract talking about help me go after 30%. I say, bro, you wasn't going after 30% when he was alive. You feel me? Right. What kind of shit is that, bro? See, I got all kind of shit. If I wanted to like expose niggas, I could, bro. That's why, look, think about it. Even in the Jerry Jones interview, he only went so far. He dribbled it down. You know, me and you, we going direct. Yo, fuck this nigga right here. He was mad because I was fucking with 6ix9ine. They called me, yo, we don't want you fucking with 6ix9ine. So I don't give a fuck with you niggas, right? You niggas depend on me. I don't depend on you. You feel me? Like, nigga, y'all be out in the world thinking it's y'all. You niggas ain't got no blood, no resources, no motherfucking nothing. You ain't got no money I got. Nigga, you ain't got the resources I got. So you niggas ain't going all the way.
You understand he's talking about Big U right now, right? Y'all understand? I'm about to pin that. Give me 2 seconds, Kelly. Y'all understand he's talking about Big U right now, right? Like right now he's talking about Big U. Everything he's saying right now when he's talking about you don't got the money, you don't got the resources, all that shit he talking right there, he talking that shit about Big U, just so y'all can be clear. For people that don't understand what just happened. Alright, so I don't have to run it back. I'm going to tell you what I heard. You put it in the chat. I want to know what you guys heard. I'm going to tell you what I heard. What I heard was, first he was talking shit about the tape that he has with basically that he's saying, allegedly, has Nipsey Hussle drinking some other dude's cum out of the chick that he's messing with, his baby mama apparently. Whew. Mouth. Right? And then he says Big U and them knows about it. And then he says they can't do nothing to him. Hold on, Ray Dream Chaser. I got one better for you in a minute. Hey, Ray Dream Chaser. I got one better for you in a minute. That's a great comment, by the way. It's a fucking great comment. I got one better for you by the minute. We might have to clip this video right here, Ray Dream Chase, in a minute when I get into the response to that. But I want to say something real quick. He's talking shit about Big U. He's saying, yo, look, we got the tape of Nipsey doing some shit, right? Boom. And he's making jokes. Then he says, these dudes already know. Boom. And then he said, yeah. Basically, he's saying Big U was pretending like he fucked with Nipsey. Because he was saying, he act like he fucked with you, but it's only for a moment. Pay attention. Then he says, then he says, yo, these niggas need me. I don't need these niggas. When he starts talking that shit, all that is about Big U. Now I'm going to rewind it. We're going to listen to it one more time. Now tell me if you hear what I just heard, what I just said. And I'm coming back to your comment, homie. Tell me if you hear what I just said. Tell me if you hear it.
Nipsey got killed by his own homeboy, bro. But Nipsey know he wasn't acting on that type of thing. He don't do nothing. They don't put the work in. Fucking with a nigga that's a body man. Everybody don't do is a body man. I've been saving his career, bro. Nipsey got getting shit on him, bro. Most of my phone. We got all the footage. Wow. Yeah, nigga, he paying a nigga to fuck his baby mama with him. His baby mama sucking the other nigga's dick. Nipsey behind the bitch fucking her. He pulls his dick out the bitch, go grab the bitch by her hair, pull her mouth off the nigga's dick, tongue kiss the bitch, and put her mouth back in the dick. Neighborhood crib. You know, bro. They know I got it. Oh. They know I got it. They know I got it.
Yo, isn't that Big U on amnesia, some shit like that, Joe?
Fuck no, bro. Big U, bro. Big U is the snake you can fire, bro. Yeah, act like you fuck with you, bro, but it all be more motive. Listen, bro, I got it on my text message. I'll show you what I see. When the nigga Jesse died, bitch, you was saying through the contract, you talking about help me go after the 30%. I said, bro, you weren't going after 30% when he was alive. You feel me?
Right.
What kind of shit is that, bro? See, I got all kind of shit if I wanted to, like, expose niggas, I could, bro. That's why, look, think about it. Even in a Jerry Dog interview, he only went so far. He dimmed it down. You know, me and you, we going direct. Yo, fuck this nigga right here. He was mad because I was fucking with 6ix9ine. They called me, yo, we don't want you fucking with 6ix9ine. But I don't give a fuck with you niggas, bro. You niggas depend on me. I don't depend on you. You feel me? Like, nigga, y'all be having the world thinking it's y'all. You niggas ain't got no blood, no resources, no motherfucking nothing. You ain't got the money I got. You ain't got the resources I got. And you niggas ain't going all the way. Playing off a rep.
Shout out to Definitely Cloud Chaser. That's where I'm getting this combo from. That's where I just got that from. Definitely Cloud Chaser. Shout out to Definitely Cloud Chaser. First, hold on. I need to come into this video real quick and pin something. First, hold on. Oh, we gotta change camps. I'm about to go up and read Ray Dream Chaser's comment. Ray Dream Chaser had a great comment. I'm about to go read your comment, my brother. We're gonna break that down. But what did I tell y'all? I told y'all that this was gonna turn out bad for those guys. Didn't I say that? Matter of fact, I said that. I didn't even know they had an interview. Somebody came in here and y'all said, Joe, Hassan Campbell was gonna be doing an interview with these guys. He's gonna be on a panel with Tekashi and them. And I was like, man, I think that's gonna turn out bad for them. Who did I don't know if that's when I said it, but I did say it before all of this shit went left. Who remembers me saying that shit? I said that shit is gonna turn out bad for them. That shit is gonna turn out bad for them. Told y'all that. That shit is gonna turn out bad. And these rap bastards won't let me get to the freaking video. Hey, those videos did pretty good. Shout out to that shit. Hold on. Let me come in here and pin this thing real quick so y'all can call in. I'm trying to pin something so y'all can call in. Copy? That's what I'm trying to do. So bear with me. Oh, this shit says no views 48 minutes ago. This shit should be live 48 minutes ago. Oh shit, it's not even. Oh, so they're not even telling people we live. Shout out to freaking YouTube. She was putting it in, but I'm gonna put BBN Network. Alright, boom. Listen and pay attention. Listen. Pay attention. First, before we go back to the initial Ray Dream Chaser comment, thank you, Arthur D. Glass. I said that shit. I definitely said that shit. Thank you, KC. I said that shit. That shit was gonna go left. So, yeah, I told you. That shit was gonna go left. As soon as you told me it was... Wait, they talking to Hassan Campbell? They know what they doing? Because I already know what kind of dudes these guys is. Do they know what they doing? They fucking with Hassan Campbell? Because I know they gonna do some weirdo shit to him, and he ain't gonna play with him. He ain't gonna play with him. They did some weirdo shit to me. They ain't gonna play. Ain't gonna play with me. You already know me. You already know me. I'm gonna unleash all barrels. I don't care who you is. I'm gonna unleash all barrels. Oh man, I'm knocking things over. You already know. That's why I don't know why they fucked with Hassan. It didn't make sense to me. Ray Dream Chaser said that whole convo was made to have them trust him to do the podcast. I'm gonna say something. I 100% perceive him as a dude that might be a little skeptical about doing the podcast. But he said Tekashi brought him onto the podcast. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's what they were supposed to say. But let's just say for a second that Tekashi did bring him onto the podcast. Then that wouldn't necessarily fall in line with him having to talk to this dude to agree. You understand? But what I do think was happening was this. I do think he was trying to send Hassan Campbell after Big U. I do think he was trying to do that. I do think he was trying to give Hassan Campbell ammo and set him up to go after Big U. And that's why he was trying to tear down Big U character. That's how people do when they trying to manipulate you. They be like, oh, nah, that person really ain't shit, though. All that shit is a lie. And then they just, that person might be a good person. I'm just saying facts. That person might be a good person. Hold on, Ray Dream Chaser. Let's go back to your first comment. Kelly said that's why Wack living in Jersey and now they let my dude. Hold on. I'm going to go back to this other comment. Shout out to Ray Dream Chaser. Ray Dream Chaser said, Wack said Hassan up for the layup. He wanted Hassan to drop that info, but the only problem was he didn't know Hassan was recorded. So now he has to stand on it, only hope he has to tape. I'm going to tell you what really happened. I'm going to tell you what I believe really happened. They didn't know that it was going to go left with Hassan Campbell. They didn't know that when Hassan Campbell came to their platform, that they didn't know it was going to go down like that. They didn't like his energy, and for whatever the reason, somebody wanted to separate themselves from Hassan Campbell. So they tried to bully him out the door by making him feel unwelcome by using their bully, Wack 100. But when they did that, they didn't realize that this whole entire time, Hassan Campbell already knew they was just trying to use him for one thing or the other. So he's been just collecting information and data on these motherfuckers like Batman. Tell me where I'm wrong. They shouldn't have fucked with him. I keep trying to tell y'all, other parts of YouTube can't fuck with this side of YouTube. This side of YouTube is way better at doing this shit that those guys do. And the only reason why they get more publicity and seen more is because they have bigger platforms that got pushed up there because they work with For whatever the reasons might be. Only reason. They don't want to beef with people on this side. All they can say is they have more money. Watch. Now, with that being said, hold on. Way more savvy with it. That's a fact, Midnight. I'm scrolling up. I'm trying to get some more of y'all comments. Yo, and then he said Nipsey paid the dude. So Nipsey paid the dude to bang his. Oh, hold on. See, that's you saying a lot. And we don't know how true any of the shit he's saying is. He might be capping on some of this stuff. Jerry G says, I knew Haas had the smoking gun because he is hella calm on Clubhouse when Wack was barking on him. I'm going to explain something. Listen and pay attention. I'm going to explain something. Hassan Campbell didn't want to do it. Now look at the whole situation. Look at the whole entire situation now. Just take that into consideration. Hassan Campbell didn't want to do it. See, y'all don't get Hassan Campbell. There's a reason why I don't get mad at him and why when people beef or want to get like bullshit going with him, I'm like, do y'all understand his story? He was abandoned. He probably had a home that he went back to, but he was abandoned. And that's how come Africa Bambaataa was able to get a hold of him. Africa Bambaataa used to collect abandoned kids. If y'all don't know how it feels to be abandoned, then you can't understand that nigga. You understand? Africa Bambaataa used to collect abandoned kids. If you hear the stories about when people talk about that area in the Bronx, they used to call him the boogeyman. Parents used to tell their kids not to go near his building. The only kids that went over there was the kids that didn't have parents that was looking out for them. I'm my dude, I'm not telling you nothing that's wrong. I keep trying to tell you, I probably give some of the best breakdowns on anything that's going on. So when y'all talk about Hassan Campbell and y'all like bashing him, I feel a kind of kindred with him because I know how I feel to be abandoned. I'm just fortunate I didn't run into an Africa Bambaataa. Thank you to the Most High. Did you see my lights flicker when I said that? Let's go. All praises due to the Most High. Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of making fun of that man. I'm just not a big fan of it. We gotta have a little bit more. We gotta have a little bit more. Or should I say, there's certain things I'm not a fan of making fun of. There you go. That's a better way to say it. Like, even with me, like, if there's certain things you make jokes about, I wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? I might laugh with you. For real. People be coming here and saying shit, sometimes I laugh with you. It's that shit that people say that I'm like, nah, that evil, mean-spirited shit. I'm like, nah, we're not doing that. Ray Dream Chaser said, Hassan said he paid his mom's tabs and put food in the house, but he forgives him, and he's seen him since then and didn't do anything. I'm not making fun. No. I'm going to say it like this. Africa Bambaataa, when you are a type of person like Africa Bambaataa was, and I'm not talking about his sexual prolifications. I'm talking about when you were the head of something and you have access to resources, you have to also dispense those resources because that's how you build the kingdom. So that's like if I had access to resources, I want to build the kingdom. So if I had access to resources, the first thing I want to do is dispense those resources. Because then I can build my kingdom. I can't build my kingdom if I'm the only person in the kingdom. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why when people talk and people don't understand how the 80s was, I get it. You got people running around just busting guns everywhere, so now it's like the Wild Wild West in New York City. But I promise you it was more dangerous in the 80s. I promise you. I promise you. The 80s, it looked like a horror movie outside when it got nighttime. I'm not even lying. Hold on. Who lived in the Bronx in the 80s? Because we're talking about the Bronx. Lights flickered again. We're talking about the Bronx. We're talking about the Bronx. Who lived in the Bronx in the 80s? That shit. Abandoned buildings everywhere. Stray dogs ran in packs everywhere. It was legitimately dangerous. You know why the Warriors movie is like that? I'm gonna get back to the topic, but you want to know why the Warriors movie is like that? Because every block had a fucking gang. They called them crews. Every building had a crew. You understand? I lived in Concourse Village. And this is the 90s. And each building had a crew. And then on top of that, our sides were a crew. And then on top of that, our whole building set was a crew. Depending on who we was going against. This is just how it went. This is when I moved to Concourse Village. Yes, and we had a dude running around hitting people with hammers. I don't think they ever caught that guy. 164th and Walton, salute. You already know. Yo, and we had a dude running around with hammers, hitting people in the head. I don't even think they ever caught that guy. Yes, they were crews. That's what I'm trying to say. It was crews. It wasn't gangs. It was crews. You had that building had a crew, and that building right next to it, they had their own crew. And that building right next to that building, they had their own crew. And then there's some houses. And those people that live in the houses might be a part of one of these crews over here that's balloon. Or they might have their own crew. Like that. So it was just, that's how New York was. It was just different. Like now, you got gangs where even if you go to a different part of the city, you might be able to run into somebody who's a part of your community. You understand? You couldn't do that back then. When you left your block, I'm gonna leave it alone. So anyway, so I'm not too mad at Hassan Campbell. With some of the stuff people make fun of him about, I laugh too. But some of the stuff I'm like, oh come on, we can't be like that. Especially when he having a breakdown. If you've never been abandoned, you can't understand certain emotions. That's like I've never been molested. So there's certain emotions I wouldn't be able to understand. You understand what I'm saying? I've never been bitten by vampire bats. So I wouldn't understand a fear of those things. Or a lack of fear of those things. Whatever fucking getting bitten by one will make happen. So, hold on. So, just so we can be clear, Wack 100 exposed Big U as a snake that can't be trusted. He also says that they need him because they can't basically move without him. In addition to that, there's also the audio, because there's a whole nother audio also, where Big U, I think that's Big U talking. It might not. It just might be this guy. Wack 100. But basically say that they always thought that Nipsey Hussle was a body bag. They always thought he was gonna get killed. But the most incendiary thing he said was, I want to explain something about Hassan Campbell just did. Yeah, he did it though. I don't know how his Patreon is looking. It's probably lit over there. I have no critique of the way that he has just displayed this particular piece of information. I can't even say I could have done it better. I could have done it different. I can't say I could have done it better. I can't even say I could have done it more impactful. I could have just said I could have done it different. Now I say all that to say this. The most incendiary comment that he has on there that he has Big U saying out of his own mouth is, he accuses Big U of, pardon me, of trying to extort 30% out of a grieving widow after Nipsey Hussle died. That goes into his character. You understand that where the problem of that is? A lot of that other shit could be business or, whatever. Just a nigga doing nigga shit. This goes into his character. This talks directly on his character as a man. This is worse than what Kodak Black did. One with Kodak Black was just like, oh, your husband passed away, let me slip you some dick. Or whatever the hell Kodak Black said. You can't never tell with that guy. Just keep that in mind. We're having call-ins today. Anybody that want to call in, we got the Cash App and everything pinned. We're having call-ins. I told y'all, everybody said y'all want to have call-ins. I said we're going to do call-ins, Cash App pinned. I looked at those cookies. I'm going to say something real quick. This is whole sidebar, having nothing to do with the content. When I was a kid, I used to take the milk, I used to put the cookies in the milk, and I used to let the oatmeal cookies. I used to let the oatmeal cookies get all the way soggy and eat it with a spoon. Has anybody else did that? Gotta blow my, I got to sneeze. Has anybody else did that? I'm curious. I used to take, because I don't like the crunchy oatmeal cookies. So I used to take the oatmeal cookies, take the milk, put the oatmeal cookies in the milk. Put the oatmeal cookies in the milk, let them get nice and soggy, take a spoon and eat the bitches. Yes, shout out to KC. I'm sorry I haven't mentioned you yet, my brother. How you doing? Salute. He said, KC says, so Wack exposed Nipsey for being sus and Big U for being a snake. Yes, absolutely. I want to be clear on something also. You know how many of them spoke to Hassan Campbell on the phone? I love Cookie Crisp cereal. What are you talking about? I used to date Maria. She put me on a Cookie Crisp cereal. Thank you, Maria. I love Cookie Crisp cereal. I was in the store today about to buy cereal, but I was going to get Kellogg's. They have a sale, apparently. So I was going to get 2 boxes for $5. So I was going to get all of them. Yeah, wait, what? So I was going to get, wait, what? All of them. Yes, he was on the phone with all of them. You're right, Ray. He was on the phone with all of them. There's no telling what he has people recorded saying. So guess what the rest of them niggas is going to do? The rest of them niggas is going to stay like this. Do you understand what Wack just did to himself? The rest of them niggas ain't going to come to Wack's defense. Not one of them dudes that was ever on the phone with this guy and said anything that could quite possibly be anything that could get them in trouble. He taped every last one of those conversations, I promise you. Nobody is gonna stick their neck out for this dude for Wack 100. Wack 100 is gonna have to fight this battle by his fucking self. You see what they like doing, this is a fact. What people like Wack like doing is they like getting you somewhere by yourself, and then they like trying to get everybody to go after you. So now you got a ton of people going after you and you all by yourself. That's what these dudes do. They can't beat you on their own, so they go try to get as many people as possible to team up against you. Shout out to Ray Dream Chaser says, I'm waiting for Adam 22 to jump in because his name was dropped in the Gilly convo. Hold on, we didn't even get to what he said about Gilly. Hold on, we didn't even get to what he basically said that these niggas, he basically said that these niggas, Gilly, Wallow, and fucking Nori, that them dudes is like on the hook. Vanilla checks, I'll check it out. Yo, he was going in on these dudes. Yo, I don't understand. This is what I keep trying to tell people. Said squeeze. Yeah, he said they're getting squeezed. This is because they still got to go out to LA, so they get squeezed. Because they still got to go to California. I be trying to tell people, listen and pay attention. First, I'm 100% one of those people that believe that if you have an association, alright, I'm not going to say that. Alright, if you have an association with an organization, not only being a rapper, I'm saying just in general, when you go pull up in that area that you need security, or you go pull up in that area where you need people to look out for you, and they're taking care of you, then I'm not saying you got to go pull up on people and be like, yo, here's a check. But there's ways to go into business with people. There's ways to have us being able to work together where our one hand scratches the other back. I'm going to explain something to you. This is what the millionaires do. The millionaires don't give each other's monies. These millionaires give each other's contracts. Tell me where I'm wrong. The millionaires give each other contracts. They go to whatever meetings or whatever parties or wherever they hanging out at, they be banging chicks. And then while one is banging, and they be like, hey, what do you think about the combustible engines? And they be like, I don't know. What do you want to do about it? Let's put some monies into it. I got this thing going on, and you got that thing going on, and we can merge the two things. Yeah, let's merge the two things. There you go. Shake on it. We're going to shake on it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's what's happening. And the funny thing is, the shit that I just described is probably accurate. God dang it, I didn't mean to rap. And that shit was hard. That was a bar. Yeah, it's probably accurate. Yeah. That's why I keep trying to explain to people. Like, that's the way people work. You go, we fuck with each other, we're gonna give you a contract. I can't wait till I give people contracts I like. No, I dope it'll be that I like somebody and I'll be like, you know what? I want you to edit some videos for me. I'm gonna pay you my money. You know how much dope that'll be? I need to have that going on. Ray Dream Chaser says millionaires give contracts, billionaires give shares. That's a fact. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why we gotta start operating different. That's how come they can stay in business. Now, when we pull up on each other, we don't operate with that type of mindset. Sometimes because we don't have the assets or requirements. But that's basically what I was talking about. And guess who did that when I started talking about it? Shout out to fucking Jim Jones. Remember when Jim Jones did Quarantine Studio? We was talking about that same concept for like a whole year before he did Quarantine Studio. Then everybody got fucked up and we got put into the damn the quarantine. And then Jim Jones basically did the exact same idea that we was talking about for about a year before the fucking pandemic. And the fact is, the videos are still up, so I don't gotta lie. The videos are still up. Keep trying to tell people the same concepts that I'm always talking about. The only problem is that if I'm gonna be the spearhead of the thing, I also have to be able to fund the thing. I can't fund the thing right now. Once I be able to fund it, I'm gonna spearhead that bitch. I promise you. Last time I was able to fund something, we got a whole newspaper going. We couldn't keep the shit going because I started moving around and all that other bullshit. But think about all the shit that we did get started here and did bring people on. It's just that, you know, I started things and then I stepped away from it, allowing for people to do the thing because this is something that y'all wanted to do. So I said, let's make it. I made the thing and I stepped back and I let you work. That's all I could do. That's what bosses do. I'm not standing over you. I'm not trying to say do this, do this, do that, do this. You want to do this for a living, right? Anyway, when we get we're gonna get everything back up. When we get our newspaper back up, I'm gonna try to get some journalists. Hopefully, we'll be able to have our coffers full enough that I'll be able to pay people some kind of stipends or something. We'll see what happens. We're going to try to get our newspaper back up, obviously. And when we get everything else straightened out, we're going to try to bring on some of y'all guys that know how to edit fucking video footage. I could use a couple of editors. I do my commentary. I send you the fucking shit. You fucking splice that bitch back together. You send it back. We do some documentaries. Only reason why we're not doing documentaries right now is because I don't want to edit the videos. That's it. I will do the fucking research. I will fucking put the work together and everything. I just don't want to do the editing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd rather just have the money and pay somebody to edit the damn thing. I don't want to edit the video. And yes, I know how to edit videos. I just don't want to do it. And my computer's currently broken, so I can't, so it don't matter. With that being said, let's get back to this Hassan Campbell thing. So he says something about Gillian Wallow, right? I want to be clear on something. I want to be clear on something about whatever comments he made towards Gillian Wallow. I thought that there was Wait, what? I thought that there was tension when they did the when Wack 100 went on $1 million worth of game. I thought that there was tension. I didn't think all of those laughs and jokes was real. How about y'all? Anybody thought all of those laughs and jokes was real? I didn't think all of those laughs and jokes was real. I thought there was a little bit of tension there. God dang it, y'all can hear this bitch? I thought there was a little bit of tension there. Just so we could be clear. I think that there was even a point where they were yelling at each other about the whole Tekashi 6ix9ine thing. So now I got something else to say. Do y'all remember when my son told all of y'all Wack 100 was not solid? Does anybody remember that? Shout out to my son. Salute. Shout out to artist formerly known as Landry. Also, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Oh, it's already in the chat. Also, if you do a $10 drop to the Cash App and you put your phone number, I will call you and you can call in and speak on these topics for a minute or two. You get a question. You get a question. We're not gonna stand here and I'm not gonna talk to you for 20 minutes. You get a question, I'll respond, and then you get to say your thing, and then we bounce. Boom. Why you keep wanna Emmanuel, you focusing on the wrong stuff. You focusing on the wrong stuff, Emmanuel. I'm starting. Oh man. Is there a difference between 6ix9ine and Hassan? What you mean? Explain. Remember when my son said that Wack 100 was not solid? Do y'all remember when my son said Wack 100 was not solid? Do y'all remember? Remember, there's a ton of people in Wack 100's room now. Wack 100 has a ton of people in his community. We're not talking about how solid my son is or isn't. We're talking about Wack 100. Focus. Kelly says, I be the info go-getter. That's a fact. Salute to Kelly. Kelly put me onto a lot of shit. I fucks with Kelly. I have not tried cornbread and milk. When I was a little kid, I ate a lot of cornbread. That was the one thing that used to pop up. I ate so much cornbread as a tiny kid that I started hating cornbread. And then I got like about 17, 18, and I had it again, and I started liking it again. But if I gotta choose cornbread over like a muffin or some shit, I'm choosing the fucking muffin. Get the fuck out of here, cornbread. Or a fucking biscuit. I'm taking a biscuit all day. Anybody like cold cornbread? I'm just asking. There was a point where every once in a while it will pop up. I would get me some cornbread. It was a fact. It was cheap. Shout out to cornbread. Yeah, if I get a muffin, I'm gonna take a muffin or a muffin top. I'm cool with those too. Okay, let's get back to the show. If you're new to the BBN, we talk the content and then we stop every once in a while and tell jokes and have fun with each other and talk to each other, and then we get back to the content. So for the people that just want to talk content nonstop, we like talking to each other. I like liking the people in the community. Alright? So don't get upset at me because this is my opportunity to talk to the people that I consider my friends. I need this. No, I have not had cornbread and milk, straight no chase. Please stop telling me about that. I'm not doing that neither. Artist formerly known as Anandre. I refuse to call you that shit. Artist formerly known as Anandre says, it's hard to listen to a non-solid my song tell me who is... Stop. That's not the point in which I was making. The point in which I was trying to make is when my song came out and said that Wack 100 wasn't solid, you know how many people, because they have the opinion that you currently have also, just so we can be clear, but you know how many people, because of the way they felt about my song, immediately was like assume that, nah, because my song is saying it, it gotta be wrong. Yo, what about that shit? What about any of those recordings that just dropped? What about, we're not getting into that Ray Dream Chaser. What about any of those recordings that just dropped make Wack 100 look like he's solid? He has a whole community over there on Clubhouse. There's a whole community over there on Clubhouse that he talked to every day. He has just been exposed as the snakety snake. And we can't say allegedly. 100 Entertainment, that's a fact. And we can't say allegedly. This isn't even an allegedly situation. I told you as soon as I heard that house, somebody said, yo, club instigators, yeah, all they do is instigate. Somebody said, yo, Hassan Campbell was doing an interview with Tekashi 6ix9ine. I said, really? They said, yeah, Tekashi 6ix9ine, DJ Academics, and whoever, right? Y'all said it in the chat. The first thing that came to my mind is, so that's why I didn't want to comment on the shit. Because, remember when y'all first told me, I was like, all right, it's cool. Like, I'm fine with it. I don't care. Because I'm busy thinking to myself, these dudes shot themselves in the foot. They're going to regret this. Though whoever was on the phone with Hassan Campbell, I promise they scared to say anything right now. Anything. Because they're gonna assume he recorded everything, and they can't. They don't know who knows everything that you say during a fucking conversation. Who has a well, some people remember everything, but that's because I go up against a lot of people that just lie. So I have a choice. When I speak to certain people, I gotta remember everything. Anyway. So this not normal is the point in which it's not normal is the point in which I'm making. Regular people ain't walking up remembering every single damn conversation they had with them. So they don't know what the fuck they could have said on those recordings. He said he has them all recorded. I already know he does. I knew he had all those dudes recorded as soon as y'all told me that he was talking to those guys. This is Hassan Campbell. I said, this is what I don't get. It's like, is that windows open? Yeah, it is. This is what I don't get. How do you let people believe people when they tell you who they are? Stop believing people is who other people are telling you who they are. Stop doing that. People will tell you who they are. Just believe them. Just believe them. People will tell you. Stop believing people are... Why is there a helicopter over here? Okay. Stop believing. Stop doing that. People just be believing anything. Stop be believing what other people... A person will tell you who they are. Hassan Campbell has been telling people that this is his type of energy since he's been talking. How in the fucking hell? I don't understand. Could I say something? Isn't this expected of Hassan Campbell? Who didn't raise your hand if this is something you would have expected Hassan Campbell to do. Raise your hand if this is something you would have expected Hassan. Raise your hand if this is something you were not surprised Hassan Campbell did. That's a better question. Raise your hand if you are not surprised that this is something that Hassan Campbell did. No, he ain't playing no games. They fucked up. They were supposed to come get me. They fucked up. God's teaching them a lesson. Shout out to the Most High. Yes. That's what I'm trying to say. This don't make no... So, as soon as I heard it was, and I was like, oh, this ain't good. This is gonna get bad. Come on, man. What the fuck? First of all, Wack 100 thinks he can bully everybody. That's just what his whole motif is. Right? That's his whole thing. Wack 100 is the Captain Bully over here. Wack 100, that's all he knows. He's like, bully, 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 bully. That's all he knows. You understand what I'm saying? So, what the fuck was you gonna expect was gonna happen when Wack 100, a bully, goes and gets into a conversation with someone who is overly aggressive and basically, I'm not going to say not back down, but when he sees, I'm telling you the type of person Hassan Campbell is. When he sees somebody he think is a bully, I promise you he get right dead in their sights. I promise you. If not for anything else, PTSD. I promise you. He said Lily told him that he created the dirty section of YouTube. Wack 100 has all the biggest for nothing. It has all that bigness for nothing. All I'm saying is this. Right? Can we hit that like button, please? We got 90 people in here. Can we hit that like button? Also, we got call-in. If you want to call in, hit the Cash App with your phone number. $10. I'm going to let you call in. There was a lot of people that said that I should do call-ins. I said we doing call-ins. Where you guys at? That's all I'm saying. I said no, people don't want call-ins. I said, but I'll do it. I would like for y'all to call in. Honestly. Ray Dream Jason said he's old school OG bully from the West. But how many OGs you know from the West that are in entertainment? 27 minutes says, yeah, Jack, one love, stay blessed. Salute. I'll pay attention. Ever since I've ever heard Wack 100 speaking, he's only talked about how he don't like New York niggas. Tell me where I'm wrong. Ever since I've ever heard of Wack 100 speaking, one of his main things is that he don't like New York niggas. Tell me where I'm wrong. What would make you think Hassan Campbell is going to trust that a guy? What makes you think Hassan Campbell is going to trust that guy? You don't think Hassan Campbell has his trust issues is extraordinarily... His trust issues is a superpower. What the hell make you think he's gonna trust that guy? Who the whole entire time we've known about Wack 100, he hate New York niggas. Kelly. Why not? You think Hassan Campbell gonna trust that guy? Hassan Campbell. Captain, who sent you? That's one of the dopest fucking... How he don't got shirts that say who sent you on it? I have no idea. Soon as somebody come into his chat and start talking crazy, who sent you? Satan. I love that guy. I don't know what to tell you. That shit's entertainment to me. That's entertainment. I'm like, this guy, man. Who sent you? The first time I heard that motherfucker say that, hold on, I'm on one. First time I heard that motherfucker say that, I was like, he got a point. Most of the time, fucking assholes show up into your chat. Somebody probably sent them. It's a fact. Who sent you? Artie D glasses. Yeah, who raised you? That's a fact. I be saying that shit. But yeah, who raised you? That's just some shit niggas say, but yeah, who raised you? That's a fact. Who raised you, yo? Who raising these niggas? For real, for real. I wish I had snacks. I did not get snacks, did I? I saw the fake Newtons too. I saw the fake Newtons. I picked the fake Newtons up. I was gonna get the fake Newtons, but I said, nah, not today. Maybe tomorrow. I already had snacks. But I ate those snacks. But I don't want to get too much snacks. I want to bake my own snacks. I gotta get some pans so I can make some cakes. He stands on the West politics and don't agree with the East. All I know is that he hates New York City niggas and New York City blood niggas specifically. And, well, he don't like East Coast niggas at all. So moving to Jersey is what in the hell is he doing? Oh, I love fake Newtons. What are you talking about? I like the blueberry fake Newtons. If you're any chick that wants to date me and I come to your crib, blueberry fake Newtons, I love them. I don't care the brand, any brand. Blueberry fake Newtons. Get some good fake Newtons though, because you know too much artificial probably is not good for the tummy. And if you're a dude and I show up at your crib, you got some fucking blueberry fake Newtons, I'm bouncing and I'm not fucking with you no more. Copy? I'm just letting you know, or that energy. And I'm gonna come to your crib. Matter of fact, I'm not coming to no guys' cribs. I know when y'all niggas, I'm meeting you outside. The fuck. Oh, the fake Newtons? What do you mean put them apart? You know what I like doing? I like eating the cookie from around the actual Newtons, the chewy goodness, without actually eating any of it. So I practice just nibbling on the cookie part of the fake Newton without eating any of the actual fake Newton. So that's how I eat fake Newtons. I don't just bite them bitches. I meticulously try to pick the cookie off. Yeah, ain't like that. And then I eat the chewy goodness on the inside. Boom, let's go. I could use some fake Newtons. I should have brought them fake Newtons. I swear I should have brought them. Wait, what? No, I'm just saying that's how I eat fucking fake Newtons. Shit, I want some fake Newtons. I was gonna buy some. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick me up some blueberry ones tomorrow. Shout out to Sons of Forward CB. Why is everybody laughing? Anyway, I got a question. Do y'all think anybody is gonna wait, what's hilarious? What did I do this time? Do y'all think anybody is gonna come out and do y'all think Tekashi or Academics or anybody is gonna come out and try to help Wack 100? Put it in the chat. I want to know if anybody thinks, and if you don't think so, put like a thumbs down just so we can get some comments. I just want some comments. And if you don't want to say anything, drop some frost. Let's get some frost in the chat. I like fake Newtons. Y'all guys don't like fake Newtons? The fuck is wrong with fake news? So, Loke TV says definitely 6ix9ine. No, please, no all caps. One of my admins will put you on a timeout if you write in all caps. Please, no all caps. You don't gotta chat. You don't gotta shout. I see you, Young Snow. How you doing, my brother? Ray Dream Chaser says 6ix9ine might just for the views. He might. Heck no, they saving face. There's no telling what these dudes said to him. Yo, do you understand how big this dude is about to get off of Wack 100 right now? I don't know what he could say about 6ix9ine. If I was 6ix9ine, I wouldn't get in this mess. If I was 6ix9ine, I'd let Wack handle this shit his own self. This shit don't got nothing to do with me, homie. I got my own problems. 6ix9ine got to do something to take attention away from this. There's a bigger bag for 6ix9ine by saving Wack. You think there's a bigger bag? Yeah, I don't think he can save Wack. Because Wack's issue is with people that hate 6ix9ine. Wack issues with street niggas. How the fuck is he gonna save them? Street niggas already hate this nigga 6ix9ine. Oh, it's not gonna end well. What up? What up, Pierre? Jean-Pierre? Jean-Pierre. Jean. How do you say that? Jean? Is Jean? Jean. Jean? Jean? Jean-Pierre? Jean-Pierre. Jean-Pierre. You know what? I'm going to take up some classes on how to get a French accent. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. I think I'm going to YouTube how I could learn how to have a French accent. I think I'm going to be able to speak with a French accent when I want to. I think I just want to randomly speak with a French accent, just to random people, just randomly, you know. I think I'm gonna practice some accents, so I can just randomly speak to people in different accents. I got it right? Oh, excellent. Poor Gilly. He basically said that those dudes is getting extorted. Right? That's basically what he said. Gilly, Wallow, and Nori is getting extorted. But what does he consider extorted to be? Are they, you know, looking out for the streets? Or are they, you know, what's the situation? Is it, I don't, that nigga just started throwing people under the bus. Like, y'all fuck with Wack. Y'all love talking about that. Yeah, he did say Nipsey doing some gay shit, but that tape's old. Y'all just finding out about that? That tape is old. Y'all just finding out about that. That tape is old. Apparently some girl, Nipsey was banging one of his baby moms and she was giving somebody fellatio and then goop was in her mouth. Nipsey gave her a nice big deep tongue kiss. That's all I can tell you. Get them to the back. Got them two in his back pocket. Yo, look. Okay, so what up, Alpha Omega? Says salute for his chat. What's up? Salute. Ray Dream Chaser says Wack issue was when 6ix9ine got put on call outs. Wack West, and they said no East decided to do anything, and then the telling started. So Wack's theory is he's putting 6ix9ine under his wing and nobody can wait. Wack's issue is when 6ix9ine got put on call. Wait, what? Alright, but he took 6ix9ine under his wing. Alright. It's old, and the fact that those are his words is mind-blowing. Yes. Because that's the tape that they were going to use to blackmail. That's the tape that they're going to use to blackmail Lauren London with. To get 30% of her shit. Remember, Nipsey owned all of his own shit. Nipsey owned his masters. So that means every time you stream Nipsey, every time you buy Nipsey, that shit go to his family. They wanted to pull up on his family and get 30% out of her. That's what the videotape is about. And Wack said it was Big U's idea. And if it was Big U's, Wack said Big U called him up and was like, yo, I got a plan. So if that's the case, he's then saying Big U, who's supposed to be Nipsey Hussle's big homie, tried to extort Nipsey Hussle's wife after Nipsey Hussle died. Isn't that a big deal? Yeah, I said goop. Ray Dream Chaser said, oh, I read that. It was hard to read. Why would he leak all this info to someone he just met? To manipulate them. When people want to manipulate you, they tell you negative things about somebody else. Like, aren't you an adult? You don't know that? When somebody wants to manipulate you, they play with your emotions. So they tell you something negative about a different person. By gauging your response, they could then decide how they could then get you to do the thing they want you to do. Boom. Well, yeah, that also, but how else is somebody supposed to see what your moral aptitude is? Alpha Omega says Wack 100 is a grown little boy. I don't understand. Shout out to them though. He's entertaining. Ray Dream Chaser says he did it so Hassan will call out Big U. That's what I think he wanted to happen. I think that they wanted to use Hassan to go after people. But what happened was when they had that little round talk with DJ Academics and Tekashi 6ix9ine, I think that they decided they didn't want to fuck with him. I don't think DJ Academics, Tekashi, and the rest of them niggas knew about any of the conversations that Wack 100 had with, or at least the content of the conversations that Wack 100 was having with Hassan Campbell. I don't think they knew that. You understand what I'm saying? I think this is all some side shit that was... Y'all don't understand. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody or talk crazy. But if you understood how they run their Clubhouse platform, you would know that he gets on the phone with people and talk crazy about other people all the time to manipulate that person to do a thing. I can't tell you how I know that. You'll be surprised at the things that I actually know that's going on the East Coast and the West Coast. West Coast cats on club. Do you understand? Wack 100 is constantly telling people when are they going to do something to Tekashi 6ix9ine, he's a rat. Now, Wack 100 is in a situation where now people should be asking the West Coast Crips and Bloods, quite possibly, what are they going to do about Wack 100? Alpha Omega said Hassan played it smart and Hassan got paid, so he's laughing at Wack and their false agendas. I'm telling you. I know how they run the Clubhouse, man. I'm telling you. I know exactly how they run the Clubhouse. I know exactly what happens. I know exactly what's going on. I'm going to be quiet. Yes, I have people that get to know me really like me. Like people that spend the time to get to know me and that I let get to know me, they just really like me. Like even when they mad at me, they really like me. I'm really not a bad guy. So I say all that to say this. I know how they run that clubhouse room. What y'all was listening to was a clubhouse conversation that Wack 100 has with his select few. That's what y'all was listening to. I've heard a couple of those before. Let's come I know what you was listening to. Copy. There's quite a few people recording Wack 100. He's not the only one. Alpha Omega says, and now Billy Idol falling for the okie doke, not realizing he could be under investigation as well. Billy Idol probably tried to get under investigation. I ain't got time for that. That dude went to a place where, first of all, the dude went to a place talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine after the government already said they're not playing with him. He went playing with anybody playing with Tekashi 6ix9ine. They're not playing with you. He went to a place with Tekashi 6ix9ine, shot a music video, and then started walking around talking about where they at in reference to the people that Tekashi 6ix9ine roll with. If you're looking for them, that means that you're looking for Tekashi 6ix9ine. Therefore, if you're rolling with Tekashi 6ix9ine 9 times out of 10, the government is still also going to be giving you backing to a degree. So yes, he's probably going to be in trouble. Smart move. Don't know what to tell you. But I don't think they're going to be on his ass for that. They might just be paying attention to his social media right now. He might be capping. They might be capping. They're probably just paying attention to his social media. Remember, they could just track his phone. These dudes don't get it. They don't get it. But I think he just did all that for the gram. If he did all that for the gram, he's fine. He's fine. Like y'all don't get it. Like the government ain't stupid. They don't want him. They have no reason to go after him. If he did that for the gram, they don't care. I promise you. I promise you. I was looking for my brush and shit. And I looked over here with my phone. So if they could ascertain that he was just doing that for clout, they're not gonna care. Copy? They don't care. If he showed up at like 5 o'clock, like 7 o'clock in the morning or something dumb early in the morning, and when nobody's ever out there they're not gonna care. I promise you, they're not gonna care. They probably laughing at that shit, like enjoying it, laughing at it, not laughing at him. Enjoying the content. You gotta understand, these dudes be our fans also. These dudes see us put out stuff that they be liking while they watching us. Ray Dream Chaser said, Billy Idol looking like a whole clown running around New York with his burner. Let's hope let's hope the young man is safe out there. Godspeed. Omega Sunlight says Frost Wack 100 is a secret New York hater. I just talked about that, and he successfully perverted gang culture. As long as Wack 100 has been out, one of the main things I've always heard him talk about is how much he does not like New York. So I don't even understand how there's so many New York people jacking him the way that they are. He don't like New York, man. He's always said that. He's been consistent. That's why I keep trying to say, when people get mad at Wack 100, I'm like, I don't understand why. The guy's been consistent. Like, even when he's, like, putting out fake information and all that other shit, he's being consistent what his normal agenda usually is. He's being consistent. Billy Idol was... Wait, did he show the gun on camera? Wait, he showed the gun on camera? Because the clip I seen didn't show the actual gun. He showed the gun on, because I didn't care about this stupid shit. He showed the gun on camera? Yeah, he just trying to go to jail. Shout out to him. He just trying to go to jail. He just trying to go to jail. Shout out to him. But they not looking for him. If he do some stupid... If they arrest him, they might hold him responsible. Shout out to DJ Bandana Black. He says, salute BBM fam. BBN though. Mr. I Am Buffalo. Appreciate you, my brother. Salute, doing all of the things. Yeah, I agree. He's trying to destabilize New York gang culture. I 100% agree. He's been pretty successful at some of the things he's attempted to do. I don't think he's worked it. I don't think he's affected it to that level. But some of the things he's attempted to do, he's been pretty successful at. this new information coming out is probably gonna make him look pretty bad. And I just say, I don't know. I just don't think that it's the way to go. I don't know. I don't really want to go too far into it. You know that Nipsey Hussle thing is old, KC. Nipsey Hussle passed away. I don't know why you want to keep bringing that up. Come on. We better than that. Alpha Omega said, Frost, why you think Big U walk with Jim Jones in the PJs? Yeah, because he don't fuck with Wack. All I heard him say, he said he had it on him. I didn't see him pull anything out. I didn't see anything. I just heard him say he had it on him. That's it. I didn't see anything. If he pulled anything out and showed him having it on him, he might have a problem. If he just said he had it on him, anybody could just do that. What the fuck? Like, you can't bring that to court. And, like, they hold him up and they like, Judge, he said he had it on him. Did you see anything? Nah, but he said it. Judge like, good enough for me. Boom. Like, that's not happening. Good enough for me. You know what? Yeah, nobody saw it except for who said they saw it. I just want us to know who said they saw it so we could just make sure that we pay attention to the comments that person drops. Alpha Omega said they saw it. I didn't see it. I'm not saying he didn't see it. I'm just saying I didn't see it. And there's a couple of us that didn't see it. How come people wake up and not? I don't care if Hassan Campbell said that the guy had the gun out. I asked you, did you see it? Hassan Campbell could have said the guy had the gun out, but he probably also didn't see it. Now, I don't believe nothing you say. Revo Wireless says, how come people wake up not knowing if they will be the day they go back to prison? I don't understand. I don't understand a lot of shit people do. But we all got our own struggles, and not everything is for me to understand. It's not everything ain't for me to understand. Sorry, somebody just sent me something and looking at it. Sorry about that. I was reading something. I was looking at something. Somebody sent me something and they're an important person, so I looked at it immediately. I didn't watch the video. Like, okay, so stop telling me stuff and stop trying to get me to say a thing. And now you're saying you didn't watch the vid. So just comment, keep commenting, but just understand that that's how I'm gonna have to take your comments in the future. That, you know, you're telling me a thing that you might not even be sure of yourself. I don't know if Wack 100 is a cancer to anything. I think that there's many cancers in all music. I think music itself has had inbred cancers since its inception in our culture, or at least in the business industry in America. So no, I'm not here to just knock down Wack about how he's doing one thing or another and take away from the fact that you just accused him of something, that accused somebody else of something and you didn't even have the appropriate information. The Art of D Glass says some people don't recoup from jail or prison life. That's a fact. That's a fact. Once you stop caring whether you go to jail or not, I think there's a problem. Yeah, he did go to the Big U did go to Harlem. He was in Harlem with Jim Jones, and they was chilling and they was walking around. I remember that. I remember that. Like it was he was with Mano too. He went to Harlem with Jim Jones. He was in Brooklyn with somebody. I forgot where he was at with Mano. I think he was in where Mano from Brooklyn or some shit. I think he was in Brooklyn with Mano. If I remember correctly, I think he was in Brooklyn with Mano. So he came and he was just chilling with the, chilling with the team, whatever. What up, Jess Tompkins? Interesting. Yeah, so Hassan Campbell, yeah, secretly recording. If anybody comes in here talking disrespectful about Nipsey Hussle, I don't play with the dead. Do it if you want. I don't care who you are. Come in here, whatever account you want, come in here playing with the dead. I'm kicking you dead out. Come with whatever account you want. I don't care who you are. And that's the only warning I'm giving. I think I've been nice, being polite about it. Come in here and play with the dead again. I'm kicking you dead out. I ain't playing with it. This shit is crazy. Like, y'all don't got no fucking... I'm trying to be calm about this shit. That man passed away. He gone. This is not even a new thing. This is an old thing. I don't want to stand in here talking about this man in this way, disrespecting this man's name and this man's legacy. This isn't even anything we have definitive proof for. This is just a man saying that he has a tape saying that somebody else is doing a thing. If that man was alive, maybe we joke. Maybe we laugh. Maybe we have fun. But that man passed away, and we're not going to do that to the dead. If you can't understand that, I'm sorry. For you, not me. I don't think Hassan folded when Wack got on the live. I'm going to tell you what Hassan did when Wack got on the live. No, and just so we could be clear, we mentioned the situation with the boy or whatever. With it wasn't a boy, it was a grown man. We mentioned the situation with the grown man, but I'm not talking about that shit I'm a straight fucking man over here. What in the hell make you think I want to sit in here my whole fucking show talking about some other man doing that? What in the hell? So I be questioning some of you dudes. For real, for real. I just don't say nothing. I don't think Hassan folded when Wack 100 on that Clubhouse. I'm going to tell you what happened. Hassan Campbell didn't want to do this. Which I don't understand is, this is why I keep trying to tell you, I understand what this man is going through. There's a point where before a nigga do some shit, certain type of people, I keep trying to tell you, if you've never been abandoned, there's certain things that you can't understand. Hassan Campbell was abandoned by his family and wound up with fucking Bambaataa. That man was abandoned. He was abandoned. That's how come he ain't wound up with Afrika Bambaataa in the first place. Copy? If you know anything about Bronx River back then, mothers used to tell their kids, their sons specifically, don't go near that building because the boogeyman lived over there and was talking about Afrika Bambaataa. Because Afrika Bambaataa was coming around and scooping up people's kids. And the next thing you know what I'm saying? They part of whatever that they doing over there. So the point at which I'm trying to make is, he was abandoned. Afrika Bambaataa got his hands on him. And then whatever ever happened, right? So a lot of y'all can't understand how people that's been abandoned feel. A lot of people don't know how it feel to be abandoned. So I'm saying that to say this. I promise you, Hassan Campbell did not want to have to do this. He felt like he was boxed in a corner. So when y'all hear him talking to Wack 100, he's being contrite. Let me make sure I use that word appropriately. Contrite.
Here's the definition of contrite: feeling or expressing remorse or penitence, affected by guilt.
No, I don't want to use that there. That's not what I was trying to express. That would be what he was feeling after the fact. Oh, fuck, man. I'm just kicking you. You just want to talk about gay shit. I'm just kicking you. Peace. What the fuck, yo? I'm a whole grown man. Like, what the hell? I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to kick you. Y'all can just talk about all the gay shit y'all want to talk about, whatever. I'm not going to kick you. That's not fair, right? That's not fair. If somebody came in here and they was talking about heterosexual stuff, I'm not going to say stop talking about heterosexual stuff. All right. And I'm not reading no more of your comments after that thing that you just did. What do I think about him recording Wack 100? I don't think nothing of it. Be honest with you, I wouldn't expect any less from Hassan Campbell. I wouldn't be speaking to Hassan Campbell without the understanding. If I spoke to Hassan Campbell, I would be speaking to him with the understanding that he's probably recording the conversation. But that's also why you don't say nothing that everybody can't hear. I'm not going to tell you I haven't been speaking to somebody who I might think is a confidant, and I probably... everybody's done that. But we got to be mindful. That's what I'm saying. So, got a question. Who thinks that Wack 100... Okay, wait, hold on. I said something earlier, and I'm going to make sure we don't miss this point. Wack 100 keeps saying, what is the East Coast going to do to Tekashi 6ix9ine when they get their hands on him? Right? But right now, people could ask the same thing about the West Coast. What is the West Coast going to do when they get their hands on Wack 100? See, Wack 100 was trying to line niggas up. He was trying to get niggas to go on the internet and talk about what they wanted to do to Tekashi 6ix9ine so they could get investigations put on them. I'm going to say what it is. Y'all really don't understand how this shit work when y'all go make hate videos about people. If I ever mysteriously die, a ton of you niggas is going to have investigations on y'all. I promise you. If I die from some super mysterious, if I go missing or some shit. I promise you. Y'all don't understand how this shit work. That's why they want you. That's why they allow for you to do certain things that you say that's uncouth. Like, what? Somebody used that word earlier. What up, Kane? That's why they allow for you to do the things that you do. You understand what I'm saying? Samuel Avila said, what up, Samuel Avila? Says, don't think Hassan knew the magnitude of exposure of the audio. It's not taking... I think he don't care. I think he don't care. I wouldn't care. If I was him, I wouldn't care. I promise you I wouldn't care. And it's not like I'm going to do it now and I'm going to care later. I'm never going to care. Like, once I do something because I don't care, I never actually care. That's why I don't like to not care. That's why if you see me, I always try to find a reason to care about something. What up, Rich? Is what up, Jack Frost BBN. Everybody read the pinned comment. Everybody read the pinned comment. If you want to call into the show, read the pinned comment. Also, somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Let's just get 5 to 10. Saloon is open also, just so we can be clear. I think I'm going to make pancakes. I'm going to make some pancakes. I'm going to get some muffin jump-offs so I can make some. I'm going to make some. I want to make some cupcakes so bad. I need to have cupcakes in the house. I need to make cupcakes every other day. I need to make cupcakes. I need some cupcakes. I don't know what French style pancakes are, but you just piqued my interest. Hold on 1 second. If you like the hoodie, this is our BBN hoodie. Link is in the comment section. You can go to our BBN store. Link is in the comment. You know, y'all can always just buy BBN merch if you want to support the channel, right? You could just go down there. We have tons of merch, especially if you're from the New York area. What's that thing you put? French pancake? Crepes? That's a French pancake? Yes, I know what a crepe is. I like crepes. What up, Savage Matrix? I'm not an Oreo fan. I'm not a real big chocolate fan. We have the 96-minute mark. This is the time of the show that we talk about whatever. So whatever y'all want to talk about. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, these guys know how this shit go. This is what we bullshitting at this point. It's towards the end of the... We done talked about the topic. We're going to also graze over the topic more, but this is the point of the show that we just talk about shit. If I had some alcohol, I'd take a drink. This is the after party part of the show. What up, Alpaca? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, my brother? Says, I can't front. I used to come at Hassan a little bit in the comments, but I'm definitely rocking with him now. He held it down. I'm going to say this much. You're not, just because being a liar doesn't make you smarter than anyone. Like, just lying about something and then a person believing you because they think that you're a believable person, that's not outsmarting anyone. That's just being a liar. You understand? That's what Wack 100 does a lot of. Wack 100 just says things and expect for you to believe him because of who he is. A lot of people do that. And then they think they're outsmarting you. They think there's some kind of, they're playing chess. They're not playing chess. They're just lying. Every time you turn your back, they're taking one of your pieces off the board. They're not actually playing chess. So I know somebody that's like one of the biggest fucking liars. And their whole thing is that they like telling people that they to them, they think they're smarter than everybody. No. You hold a certain rank that has a certain respect attached to it. That respect that attached to that rank means that people take your word because your word is value. You misusing your word is not outsmarting anyone. I don't care how many people believe a lie. I don't care how many people believe a lie. I'm going to still say the truth. I don't care. What up, Rich? Rich said, Hassan's still a doofball. He reluctantly gives props to other bloggers he deems smaller than him while dissing them. And he be reporting people's videos when he uses other people's content in the same way. Okay. Okay. I have nothing to say to that. I can't disprove anything that you've said, and some of the things that you're saying I can't say I agree with. But I can say that's a pretty concise point you just made. Kane says, classic example, imagine if Wack really didn't have no footage of Nipsey. I don't care if he doesn't have the footage of Nipsey, because I don't even think that's the big thing that I'm trying to discuss. The big point is that he put Big U out there on the fucking ledge. I don't know why y'all keep talking about this Nipsey shit. That Nipsey shit is old. He said Big U tried to use the Nipsey tape, which is old, to extort Lauren London out of 30% of her fucking money. That's the story. That's the story. Big U was Nipsey Hussle's big homie. He's not supposed to be trying to extort his widow. At least I don't know what Gang's supposed to be doing. Is he supposed to be doing that? Rich says Wack is out of pocket and Big U is the devil. As far as I know, he's not supposed to be doing that. That's all I'm saying. As far as I know. I could be wrong. I told y'all. Y'all said do the thing for the call-in. Nobody call in. I told you. Nobody ever. And then when I don't have to call in, people are going to say, do the thing for the call-in. And then I'm going to say, but okay, watch. And I'm going to do the call-in. Then nobody going to call in. That's why I don't do it. Kane says, I got to disagree. That's just grimy. You got to disagree with what? You think the main story is the gay allegation. The main story is the thing that's been circulating out in the public already for like 3 or 4 years. That's the main story. The main story is the thing that everybody already knew existed. That's the main story. You just can't script this shit, man. You just can't. I'm sorry that I react like this. But, I mean, come on, man. Did you just hear? Are you hearing this? This guy says the main story is the thing that everybody already... that's already been reported like 3 or 4 years ago. Like, that's the main story. You know what? I can't wait for you to hear about what happened with the Challenger rocket. Oh, man. Okay, whatever, man. You believe that's the main story. Shout out to y'all. Y'all can go talk about all the gay stuff that y'all want to talk about, since I know that you just want to talk about gay things. I'm not, because we've already discussed that, but you can discuss it all you want. What up, Knuckles? A lot of that's already information that's been out. The people that need to know about it knew about it, is my point. The people that need to know about it knew about it. People just want to come in here and disrespect Nipsey Hussle. So I'm looking at the people that just want to disrespect Nipsey Hussle. Because they're telling me about their character. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I decided I'm not going to kick none of them right now. I'm just going to listen to them, and so I can know their character. So now when I see them comment on other shit, you know, a month, 2 months, 3 months, a year, 2 years later from now, I know how to accept them. I'm allowing for them to tell me who they are. No, the extortion part. Hold on. Samuel Avelia. No, the extortion part we can talk about. The extortion part don't have to talk about what Nipsey Hussle was doing. The extortion part only has to acknowledge that there's a tape that they were using. The extortion part is the conversation. The extortion part is the story. You're right. You're 100% right, Samuel Avila. The gay shit, it's just, I don't know what to tell you. 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 I just think that there's a lot of people that pretend to be straight and they gay. So whenever they have the opportunity to talk about gay shit, they just get overwhelmed. That's what I think. That's what I think. That's what I think. They get overwhelmed. They get the opportunity to talk about something gay. They can't help. They can't help themselves. Look at them. They in the chat. Shout out to them. They can't help themselves. They probably went getting on fake names because they just have to talk about this gay thing. They probably want to have sex with me, so they want to talk about gay shit with me. You understand what I'm saying? You get it? Now you understand why I don't want to talk about it? Because I see people want to talk about gay stuff with me, making me think that they want to have sex with me. Why else would they want to make sure that we have to talk about the gay thing? What the fuck, yo? Keep trying to tell y'all, there be a lot of gay people out here that they be pretending like they straight. And when they get the opportunity to talk about something gay, they can't. This is their opportunity. They can't hold it in. You understand? I got a brother like that. All of his jokes, he only tells gay jokes. He don't tell no other kind of jokes. He only tell jokes talking about other men dicks and shit like that. That nigga creepy. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, so they're making Big U look like a total douchebag. Somebody wrote the devil. They saying that, remember, Big U, he only tells gay jokes. You're like, you only want to talk about the gay stuff, Kane? Who here thinks we should just kick Kane? Who thinks we should just kick Kane? I want to have a vote. I want to vote on this. Who thinks we should kick Kane? Because Kane only wants to talk about gay stuff. Who thinks we should kick Kane? Show of hands. I'm about to kick him anyway in a minute. Because next time you bring up some gay shit, I'm about to kick him. So it don't matter. He's going to get kicked anyway. So you can vote or not vote. Matter of fact, I said I'm kicking anybody that keep bringing up the gay shit. Oh, no, yeah, then I said I'm not gonna. Boom, damn, okay. I don't even want to be on the live no more, to be honest with you. The fuck? I can't even have a shit. This nigga wanted to fucking leave, man. You know what? I don't even want to talk about this subject no more. Let's talk about something else. I don't want to talk about this subject no more. Shout out to Jody Spence. He said, hit him with the bags. Hit him with the bag. Let's just throw this guy out. I don't want to talk about this subject no more. Let's talk about something else. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I don't want to disrespect the dead. I don't want to do the show no more. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want to disrespect the dead. Like, y'all motherfuckers really just want to disrespect the dead. Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't get the world. Like, I don't understand the world. Like, y'all don't, I really don't understand the world. Like, I didn't even have no parents growing up, and I know better than that. That's like the shit I don't get. Yeah, Pooh Shiesty, 5 years, yo. Wallow actually went down there and spoke for him. Wallow and Gucci Mane actually went and spoke at his sentencing. He could have got 8 years. They gave him 5. He's already served 1, I believe. So he has 4 more to serve. Maybe he'll be able to serve some of that time, and then they'll let him out, depending on if he's getting any good time, good time served or not. Do you think Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford are really going to fight? I don't know, but who you think is running? Who camp you think is running? I don't think either fight is running. Fight is gonna fight who's in front of them. What camp you think is running? I'm curious about that. Which camp you think is running? Samuel Avila says it's not a good look. Recording conversation is not cool. What if I tell you there's a good chance that Wack 100 has a third or fourth party on the line also? What if I tell you the real genius in what Hassan Campbell really did was releasing the video of the evidence before one of the people that deal with Wack 100 could have released it? What if I tell you that? What if I tell you Wack 100 was trying to set Definitely Clout Chaser up to take Hassan Campbell's spot? What if I tell you that? I don't know if Definitely Clout Chaser knows anything about this, just so we can be clear. But what if I told you that? How would you look at this situation now? What am I checking my phone for? What am I checking my phone for? I don't know what I'm checking my phone for. What am I checking my phone for? Is this like a trick? You tricking me? Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to be checking my phone for, so I'm going to stop checking my phone, okay? I hope we good. I don't know what I'm supposed to be checking my phone for. I didn't get it yet. I'm sorry about that. It didn't come through yet. I'll kill everything on the app. Right. I figured that's what you was talking about, but it didn't come through yet. I'll call it when it comes. It didn't come. You sure you sent it to the right person? Oh, fuck. Did I put the right Cash App in the damn thing? Yeah. When it come through, I'll call it. I gotta wait for it to come through. I don't know why it's not coming through. Maybe you didn't send it. You think you sent it. I think Spence gonna win too. Latoya Hicks says, did you hear about... No, I didn't hear about the YouTuber. Send me a link. Send me a link to my email, to my Instagram. Somebody put my Instagram in the chat. With the who are you talking about? Are you talking about Lil J? Lil J just said that OMB. One of those dudes snitched on him. He said somebody snitched on him. You did send it, Nick, or you didn't send it? I don't know what I don't know what that's for. I don't know what that's for. I didn't get nothing. You know, if I get it, I'm gonna call it. I enjoy calling out the drops. I think it came through now. It just didn't alert me. What the? Oh, bunch of drops came. What the fuck is this about? Sorry about this, y'all. It wasn't telling me nothing. I got a whole... It's just not telling me nothing. Shout out to Jody Spencer with the $10 drop. He did not leave his phone number, so I'm going to assume that Jody Spencer wants to pull up into the saloon. Jody Spencer pulls up into the saloon. Jody Spencer give me a second. Jody, you know what? We're not going to do the saloon because we're rolling and my back hurt. But we are doing call-ins. Shout out to Nick the Slick with the $18 drop. We are doing call-ins. And if somebody wants a saloon specifically, right, saloon, I will do it. Shout out to St. Louis Finest with the $2 drop. Appreciate you, my brother. Says salute. Who's next? Pulling our blessings down from the heavens. We trying to get 5 more 10. We trying to get 7 more $10 drops to the Cash App. Who's next? Leave your phone number and I'll return your phone call and you can call into the chat and you can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I give you a minute or two. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about. You can get the call and ask a question. When you send a $10 drop with your phone number. No, that's not. What are you talking about? You just Savage Matrix says, hey Frost, did you cover the Gunna snitching allegations? I wasn't here earlier. Well, no, which Gunna snitching allegations? You talking about when Gunna went on one of those news programs and said that his cousin was innocent? That's old. If you're talking about something else, I don't know what it is. But apparently what had happened was Gunna had went and did a interview on a news station saying that his cousin was actually innocent of the murder that he was in jail, that he got arrested for, and said it was somebody else. So I don't know how you feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, definitely got it now. Appreciate you, Nick. And thank you for telling me, because it wasn't telling me, it wasn't giving me no, it didn't alert me to anything. What the fuck is up with my phone? The shit didn't alert me to nothing. Oh shit. You're right. I got the wrong one up there. God dang it. It should be the $sign. Thank you for telling me that. Let me fix that right now. Some of my other people was probably trying to send me money and couldn't do it. Probably wasn't. I'm just saying things. Probably was. Who the fuck knows? Let me be quiet. I don't know nothing. Let me be quiet. Nobody wasn't going to tell me. I looked at that hashtag like 3 times. I knew something was wrong with it. I looked at that hashtag like 3 times. I knew there was something wrong with it. Okay, so Death of the Cloud Chaser is a Wack 100 puppet. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying Wack 100, Death of the Cloud Chaser is good at his job. That's one. Let's not be coy. He's good at his job. I'm in no way trying to say that he's not. He's been good at his job. He's been consistent at his job. He's good with working with people. I have nothing negative to say at all about anything that Death of the Cloud Chaser is doing. Just also want to add that Death of the Cloud Chaser is very close to Wack 100. If Wack 100 is going after a podcaster, what do you think he's gonna want to do? If Wack 100 is going after a podcaster, you really think he's just trying to eliminate him? He's not trying to eliminate him with a purpose. Jody Spencer says, I tried to let you know about the drops earlier, but you didn't see my comment. Sorry about that, Jody Spencer. I was probably going on one. Sorry about that. Let's get some drops going now. We got a whole bunch of haters in here. One day I was like, yo, life is hard and shit. This is the reason why I was like, I was considering worshiping the devil or some shit like that. So now somebody comes in here every day to tell me about that. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I just don't like Jess Tompkins. I'm kicking you. I don't like people that keep bringing attention to them assholes that brings attention to everything that I'm trying to ignore. So whenever I see an account trying to bring attention to shit I'm trying to ignore, everything I'm trying to ignore, I kick it. Especially when they try to be too friendly with me. I'm like, yeah, all right, you're trying to be too friendly. All right, so I know you're about to do some stupid shit in a minute. Not a problem. I'll wait. So Wack 100 thought he was being smart by lying. The lying didn't work. Because the lying can't work if Hassan Campbell recorded him. His lying can only work if there's no proof. You want to know the main thing that liars love saying? Where's your proof? Because as long as you don't have proof, they can lie. As long as there's no witness, they can lie. Now, I'm not saying just because somebody says, where's your proof, that they're lying. I'm just saying, if you come across anyone, and that's one of their main things that they like saying, where's your proof? How do you know? 9 times out of 10, they're a liar. They're not saying, how do you know, because they want to know how do you know. They just want to make sure you don't know so they can keep lying. And if you can't, that's it. They're just trying to confirm you are not certain. As long as they can confirm you are not certain, they can keep lying. They can keep doing the thing they're doing. All of the lies. Tell me where I'm wrong. I mean, especially the liars that want to look you dead in your eye like that without blinking when they lying to you. I'm like, and you really don't think that's suspicious? I'm like, I ain't fuck it. I'm here for it. Right back at you. I think I'm gonna make pancakes tonight. I wish I had a sandwich. I don't think I want that sweet. I wish I had muffins. I got Popeyes. Boom! I got Popeyes. Let's go! What y'all laughing about? What did I do? What did I do? What are y'all laughing about? What did I do? I did something? Shout out to Jody Spencer with the dub drop. Jody Spencer said it's Wednesday. On Wednesdays, we do dub drops. Shout out to Jody Spencer with the dub drop on Wednesday. You know, Jody Spencer, if you would have put your phone number there, I would have just called you. Shout out to Jody Spencer with the dub drop on Wednesday. Wednesdays, everybody should pull up with a dub drop. If you're a BBN supporter, every single person should pull up on Wednesday with a motherfucking dub drop. Wednesday should be dub drop day. Now we know for next week. Wednesday is dub drop day, motherfuckers. You don't think that's dope, dub drop? Wednesday being dub drop day, like hump day, you know, dub drop because Wednesday starts with a W. Like, I think it makes sense. Shout out to Nick the Slick, who does drops, so he can talk about the haters. Yes, we have haters in here. The only way you can talk about the haters is if you do drops. If you don't do drops, please don't come in here talking about the haters. Dub drop Wednesday. Yeah, it's a fact. On Wednesday, we do dub drops. Every BBN supporter on Wednesday do a dub drop on Wednesday. My knee, you rat bastard. I gotta get to the gym and work on my knee. All of the haters. Oh, I could get one of those machines. Remember, we need all of the supporters to pull up. We got to Sunday. I need the supporters and we need to pull up, motherfuckers. We doing things over here. Well, we need the supporters to pull up anyway. Like, how am I supposed to be getting to Philly and getting on planes and flying around the world and doing all this other shit? Y'all know I get invited to Atlanta and shit like that all the time, right? Y'all know that, right? Yeah, you know who's in it. I'm not gonna say nothing. There's a ton of people in Atlanta. But I get invited to Atlanta all the time. I get invited to Philly all the time. I get invited places all the time. If y'all want to go with me on those events and stuff like that, I don't know what to say. You just gotta come on. Let's go. Let's get the community together. We gotta community source this shit. I'm y'all avatar. Let's move through the world and go do things. My back is kind of buckled. I ain't gonna lie to you. What else we talking about? Put it in the chat. I'm hungry. I want to check something out real quick. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I need to get to the back bad so I can go get surgery on this fucking knee and really busting the ass at the court. People don't know I be going like half speed. I don't really be going hard. I think they be thinking I be lying when I say that shit though. I think they be like, no, you really be going hard. They don't know I don't be going hard and shit. Not just because of my knee. I just think it's a flex. When I could be effective without trying. I just think it's a flex. Okay, so no, we're not going to be doing that. We'll be doing something else, maybe. Oh, I know what we will be doing. Yo! So they had a sale for peanut butter and jelly. They had a sale on peanut butter today. So I bought two fucking jars of peanut butter today. And I have not had peanut butter in a while. Peanut butter is important. For everybody that don't know, peanut butter is very, very important. You should be eating as many nuts and berries as possible. I hate that shit. I don't want to say it like that. Go get you some almonds, some walnuts, shit like that. This stuff is good for your diet, especially if you got a child. Oil is very important for us. One of the best oils that we can get comes from seeds. Seeds is what we call like walnuts and cashews and shit like that. So those things are important, especially having for your children. That's gonna actually help your children grow up really well and good with their cardiovascular situation. These things actually help with the. I don't go look this stuff up, man. I know I'm saying it, but I only can tell you it to but so much. I only know but so much about this stuff. Look it up. It's important. Yeah. So I would like to be able to have it where I just got like a bowl with the cracker and just eating them shits like candy all day. For real, for real. What up? What y'all want to talk about? It's getting late. I want to eat, and I should have ate already. I'm making sandwiches. All right. What up, Donald? What up, Donald Walton? How you doing, my brother? Salute. Stay safe out there. Godspeed. Hit the horn and shit. Don't run nobody off the road though. You ever thought about being like that dude in the movie Hitchhiker and tying some dude up like that with his arms and his legs and then letting the fucking clutch go to the Don't do that. You might get arrested. I'm thinking that there's a legality issue. I'm trying to stretch out the show at night a little bit longer for when y'all want it. So whenever we in here chatting and we still got a good conversation going, I'm gonna try to leave it up a little bit longer. But I definitely want to go make me these sandwiches. I am hungry. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And I'm happy that I'm eating something that's not gonna be heavy. I mean, it's gonna be peanut butter and jelly, but it's not gonna be heavy. I think that that's a big problem. People eating heavy in the middle of the night. Oh shit! I got Popeyes. starts throwing my gum in my pockets. All of the gums. Every last one of them. They was in there screaming for their lives as the water just tumbled in against the other clothes. What up, JC? Says, yo, Frost, where can I watch DJ Act 69? And this should be on Wack's academics page. Yeah, I need to take some clips out. I keep telling people, whenever I say something that y'all like in these clips, come back to the video and drop a timestamp. Just come into wherever you watching the video and I say something that you like, drop a timestamp in the video. I'm going to see it and I might make a little short video out of it. Oh, I love pot pies. You ever made homemade pot pies? Oh, man, I like making homemade pot pies. Because then, I can put as much chicken as I want. And I can put whatever kind of chicken I want. And I can put as much potatoes and other vegetables that I want. I love making homemade pot pies. I hope I'm not the only one that makes homemade pot pies. Thank you for saying hey to the person I kicked. And I'm going to kick you too. Wait, did I kick that person? Let me just make sure I kicked them. You can't say hey to the person that I kicked. So you're just saying hey because you are that person. Boom. Go get your other account and say hey to this account so I can kick that one too. Keep playing with me. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Damn, we got 71 people. Okay, I'm gonna warm up my Popeyes. Yeah, keep playing with me. How you gonna say hi to a person that ain't even in the room? Get the fuck out of here. How you say hi to somebody I kicked like 10 minutes ago? 10, 15 minutes ago, I kicked this person. You saying hi to them. Get out of here. First thing we're going to do is all of the things. Okay. Okay, now that there's a couple people left. Salute to that. I can't be back. Do you have an update on Brooklyn subway shooter? I don't think there is an update. Dude's arrested. I don't think they put out any more actual information. Yo, you want to know what the mayor wants to do? The mayor wants to use the rooftops in New York City to grow weed, by the way. Yeah, make homemade pot pies, man. It's a fact. What up, Jay Hedges? What is everybody laughing at? Could I know why y'all was laughing? What happened? I'm happy to see the laughing emojis, though, because I don't never know if somebody's... I don't know what I said that was funny. I probably laughed at it. Did I laugh at the joke? Yeah, I like homemade pot pies. It's a fact. You get to use whatever chicken you want. Wait, you down to do what, JC? What are you talking about? Or are you talking to somebody else? Oh, you're talking about the weed on the what he said is that the weed could actually be used and sold to pharmaceutical companies. No. I have Popeyes. I make homemade pot pies. But I do have Popeyes. But I make homemade pot pies. I cook pretty good. Kendra and her family used to like my cooking. I cook pretty good. What you talking about? And I like cooking. What you talking about? Like, I like cooking. Like, it's a thing. Like, it's a thing. Like, I like setting up my whole thing, looking at all of my things. Like, it's a thing. I like cooking. Yeah, you gotta put the potatoes in the pot pie. What are you talking about? How you gonna have a pot pie without potatoes, baby girl? I used to have a girlfriend named Maria, and we cooked dinner every night. I used to have a girlfriend named Maria. We cooked dinner every night. We cooked dinner every night. We cooked dinner every Sunday. We cooked the big Sunday dinner every Sunday. Like every Sunday, we cooked a big Sunday dinner. I want to get back to doing that. And we cooked dinner every night together, by the way. Every night. I think like every night. Put it like this. I didn't find out she knew how to cook until like fucking Thanksgiving. I was dating her for like 3 months before I found her, because I cook every night. You understand? I was dating her for like 3 months before I even knew she knew how to cook. Then she cooked Thanksgiving. I said, what the fuck, yo? I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I have no idea. She was Italian. She made motherfucking collard greens. I mean, it was okay collard greens. It wasn't grade A, but she made them. You know what I'm going to make tomorrow? I might make a macaroni and cheese pie. Do y'all remember macaroni and cheese pies growing up? Nobody else remember them shits? Or you could buy a fucking macaroni and cheese pie. I might make chicken pot pie tomorrow, for real though. I don't know if y'all can see the steam coming off of the food. So I don't use microwaves. And depending on what I'm heating up, I've almost figured out a way to make almost all fast food taste like it just came out of the fucking place. It don't work for McDonald's. It don't work for no burgers places. Burger places don't work though. So don't try burger places. But almost everything that I buy from the store, I know how to heat it up and almost get it back to where it's supposed to be because I don't use the microwave. Stop using the microwaves when you don't have to. I use it when I have to. I do have a microwave. Yeah, you see the fucking macaroni and cheese pies. I remember them shits as a kid. I just thought of that shit for some random reason. But I might make a chicken pot pie tomorrow. I might be here for that. I mean, if I had a girlfriend, I'd be cooking like crazy because I have somebody to cook for. I'm just cooking for myself, so I don't know. I don't like portions for. I'm just cooking for me, so I just give me some old random shit. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But if I was cooking for somebody else, I'd want to show off. So I'd be like, oh, hold on, we're gonna bust this. I'm gonna bust this out over here. I'm just cooking for myself. I don't care. I eat anything. I'm fine. Fucking me, yo. I am gonna let y'all go though. I tried to get people to call in once again. I'll leave the Tonight Show. I'll have call-ins on the Tonight Show and call-ins if I do evening shows. I'm not gonna have call-ins on the morning show. The morning, I'm not gonna want to deal with niggas in the morning. I'm not going to want to deal with niggas in the morning. I'm not going to want to because... Shit! I was just invited to a thing tonight at 9 o'clock and I'm just now seeing the fucking post because I was busy all day doing some other shit. Yeah, I would have went. Ah, fuck. I just too self-absorbed. I need a girlfriend. I'm too self-absorbed. I'm left to my own devices. I need to not be left to my own devices. I need a fucking manager. I need somebody to... like, y'all don't understand. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Embiid hit a fucking 3 in the fucking corner damn near to win. And this chick right here, she's one of them waifus. I be watching them waifus. I gotta stop watching them waifus. I don't know what you mean by that, Jason Elliott. What you mean by that? I like Haitian beef patties. It like regular beef patties, but spicy, I hope. I like spicy beef patties. I like all of the spicinesses of the beef patties. You know what? We can make homemade beef patties. I've just got to remember how to make the fucking crust. I used to take cooking classes, by the way. I went through a period of my life, like I go through periods of my life where everything just, it seems like I'm just doing nothing and everything's just going right. I'm just right now, I'm just going through a period of my life where I just, the opposite is happening. But I be going through periods of my life where I just don't do nothing. Just everything just falls right in my lap. I be doing stuff, but I'm just doing my regular me stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not just doing my regular me stuff. I just be in the right place at the right time doing the right thing. that happens. I go through periods in my life like that. Then I go through periods where it's the polar opposite. So I guess I go through periods where I'm closer to God than in other times. Where I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And other times I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm not as close to God. So I need to be doing what I'm supposed to be doing so I could be closer to God. And so I could be doing what his purpose is for me. So that's how I usually know, like, if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, God is good. God is great. That's how I be knowing if I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I pay attention to what's happening around me. And if what's happening around me is happening in a certain way, then I know I'm going in the right direction. You understand? So that's how I usually tell what to do. That's a fact. That's on the stove, don't forget. I don't know. A little bit more. Let it get crispy. A little bit more. Let it get crispus. You need to get all the crispus. It's not crispus enough for me. I need all the crispusness. It needs to be as crispus as possible. Well, I mean, I don't. I mean, generally, we should pray for others. So, I don't know. Only thing we should really pray for ourselves is like guidance, stuff like that. So, if I pray for myself, I want to pray more for like guidance. You know, I want to pray more for like guidance. You know, I think it's important to know what to do. I think that's one of the biggest compliments Kendra's ever given me. Well, one of the biggest compliments I've ever gotten from anybody, I've gotten from Kendra. And I don't know what we was doing. We was somewhere doing some random thing, and we was just doing some shit. And she just was like, you always know what to do. And I was like, and I didn't take it as a throwaway line. Because sometimes people say shit like that to you. You know what I'm saying? But I think we was doing something. I can't remember what it was. He was like, you always know what to do. And it was like a matter of factly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always know what to do. Man. We kept doing what the fuck we was doing. That felt good. Like, you know what I'm saying? A real man always wants to be of value. That's all. If you're dating a man and he doesn't want to be of value, you know, then that's on you if you stay in a relationship with him. Real men want to be of value. That's a fact. I'm gonna let y'all go. It's going on midnight. What the fuck are you asking me? Am I right for? So who sent you? Who sent you? I'm kicking you. Boom. So that's 3 girls' names we done kicked. The one girl came in talking crazy. I asked her to stop doing the talking about the gay shit or whatever the fuck. She decided not to. I eventually kicked her. Then somebody else came in and asked me about her. I kicked her. Then right after I kicked her, this girl came in here and started doing a whole bunch of comments and then started asking me, are you okay? I'll pray for you. Pay attention to when people trying to gaslight you. Did I kick this person already? No, I'm kicking them now. Boom. Hold that. All of the boots to the ass. All of the bags to the face. With that being said, we're going to get up out of here. Video was about obviously what's going on with Hassan Campbell right now. I don't know what to tell you. Shit, they kicked the hornet's nest. Those guys are gonna have to deal with Hassan Campbell now. Hassan Campbell is not gonna back down and he's not gonna care. All right, so certain people don't get them to the point where they start coming after you because they're not gonna stop. I don't think this is a situation where Hassan Campbell is gonna stop. And then on top of that, I thought Hassan Campbell was trying to be humble. And then while he was trying to be humble, people are now trying to say that he was scared. So that's another problem. Like people always want us to be humble, but I believe me, when you show humbleness, a lot of times the same people that swear that you're not humble, they don't see it. They gonna pretend it's really something else. Oh, he not being humble, he was scared. Nah, he was being humble. Now you know for a fact he was being humble because of all of the fucking information that he has on Wack 100. He was being humble. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. If you got anybody still awake in your household, please give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they're still here. Also, when we wake up in the morning, one of the first things we want to do is drink water. This is the water I'm drinking per se, but first things you want to do is drink water. One of the best things you can do for your body is put some good old H2O in it when there's nothing else in the stomach. Also, remember, whenever you helping somebody else be the best them that they could be, in that moment, you being the best you that you could be. So go out there and be great. Like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out.